Hey everyone, welcome back to Itiri TV. My name is Itiri. Today I wanted to share with you some of the most recent coloring books I've purchased from Walmart, but I'm also going to throw in some coloring books from Ollie's and Dollar Tree that I think are worth looking out for. The great thing about Walmart is you can always order it online if you don't see it inside the store. With Ollie's and Dollar Tree, you may have to do some store hopping to find these coloring books. I am a coloring book connoisseur. I've been coloring with my mom since well before I had YouTube channels, but it's become quite an obsession lately since I've been able to find so many inexpensive coloring books. So let's start with the Walmart ones. I am going to do some flip throughs. I did do an Amazon coloring book haul. Was it earlier this year on my other channel, Pray Shop Cruise? And so I will link that below because that one had some great coloring books in it from my favorite authors, from my favorite illustrators as well. So this first one is by is it Johanna Basford or Johanna Basford? I first got introduced to her from Ollie's. I was able to buy a larger size coloring book by her for like only $4, I think it was, and it's absolutely stunning. I don't think that I could color neatly enough for the type of art that she creates because it is a lot of fine lines and small spaces, but I think these are great illustrations to use in the backgrounds of journaling and even like for gift wrapping and things of that size. What I love about this is a pocket sized inky coloring book. So it's perfect for travel. And we are going to do a flip through. This is in Walmart, um, from the best selling queen of coloring. So I love how the back looks. She's an evangelist as well. Okay. She prefers pens and pencils to pixels. Very nice. Everything's hand drawn. So that's a little bit about her. In the US, this is selling for $17. I don't know if it was $17 at Walmart. I feel like it was a little cheaper than that. But she is worth her weight in gold. And the pages in this feel really, really good. I'm going to try to go as quickly as possible through the flip throughs because we do have a lot of coloring books to get through. But this is some of what you see, and this book belongs to the pages feel almost silky, a little bit of a silk, but they are cardstock. I love her tips for coloring. Flip through and find the page that brings you joy. She prefers coloring with pencils than pens. Pop a blank sheet of paper beneath the page you're working on to catch any ink transfer. Don't try to color right into the binding or force your book to lay flat on the desk. Be gentle. Share your miniature masterpiece. And she does have a website. So these are some of the illustrations. I don't like that it's front and back because I prefer markers. So, but I do like that this pocket-sized notebook has what seems to be some easier looking drawings in it than what I've seen in her past coloring books. Yeah, I love the simplicity of these pages because she gets very intricate. She'll cover the whole page with her artwork. Her artwork is simply stunning. She's definitely one of my favorite colorists or artists. I love that these are so petite. These are great to cut out and use if you're not attached to the front and back of a page. I love how you could use these miniature ships for something. Oh, but then it has the purses on the back. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to color with this. Usually acrylic does not seep through. I always say the wrong word when I'm talking about markers that seep through. The markers that seep through are the alcohol markers, but alcohol markers are my favorite markers. I love these boba teas. Oh, I love this boba tea page. Alcohol markers are actually my favorite markers, but acrylic markers don't seep through. So you could use acrylic and still get that marker feel. I'm assuming they wouldn't seep through on these pages. Oh, look at those ice creams. I am loving everything with the ice cream and boba tea stuff that I'm seeing. This is well worth however much it is in Walmart. I don't think it's $17 in Walmart. I feel like it was It might have been 15 or 16. I don't remember paying 17. Maybe it was. I didn't bring my receipt. This is really pretty. So if you see this in this pocket size notebook, ooh, I love these fish. These were, this one was where the regular books was. They had this one with like where the regular chapter books were, like reading chapter books, not necessarily the coloring books. The aisle faded into the coloring books, but this particular one was near like the chapter books that you read. You have a color palette test page here. That's nice. Ooh, I love this page. Man, oh man. I love this. I absolutely love this. I hope we get more of these. If you follow her, let me know if she has older pocket coloring books, because I'd be willing to get those. I'm going to go ahead and go to her website too. So I finally purchased this one. It's 70 super cute illustrations to color. You get 2 books for the price on the back of this says $17.99. I think this was like, I don't think it was $17.99. I think it was like $14. So it was like basically 2 books for $7 a piece. And you guys know we're seeing these coloring books with these big prints and these big pictures. We're seeing them everywhere. You can get them from just literally almost any major store that you go into. So they all start to look the same after a while. I mean, to be honest, they all start to look the same. I do have some favorite authors that do this, but they all start to look the same. I did grab this one just because I loved the packaging and I loved that it made me feel like it was different. So there's a love one and there's a food one, and one of my favorite things is food with faces. So it's all about sweet love, happy food, and coloring. I love this. Look at this little chicken. And y'all, I can't color well. Like I'm not good at coloring. I found out that I'm not good at coloring when I started watching everybody else color. But so let's flip through the love one. There is some, I don't know if you can tell this gloss, but there is some raised pictures on here. Like you can feel, what do you call it? It's like a raised print, the little cloud and the love. It's glossy. It's nice. This book belongs to, ooh, not them starting off strong. Not them starting off strong with this sloth. Yes, honey. Now these are a little bit thinner pages than the Johanna Basford book, but I love that they did not print on the other side. So points for that. I love that these are huge images. These are really pretty. Oh, you know, I have so many cozy, cute coloring books, but they are really all different. Even though they start to look the same, they really are different pictures. Look at these. Oh, I think this is one of my most favorite ones now. I love it. See, I'm the type that will pick a page and color and then go to another book. My mom, on the other hand, she wants to color all the pages in order. She don't really like to switch up too many books at a time. She like to do everything what she says in decency and in order. You're going to give me a coloring book, I'm going to color it from beginning to end. I'm going to color the full page, including the background, and I'm going to go in order of the pages. Me, no, I'm very chaotic. I will switch from book to book. I'm switching from page to page. Nothing is in order when I do it. I love this. Ooh, look at this page. I do not like bunnies, but I like these. All bunnies are not created equally. Look at these kitties. I don't like kitties either. I don't like cats or bunnies or smiley faces. Those are like some of the top 3 things I can't stand, but there's a lot of cute kittens and stuff in these books. Ooh, yes. Give me the sweets. Very cute. Oh, and then you have a flap here. You can do some palette testing. Fold out cover flap. Guaranteed to avoid bleed through of your markers. Are you supposed to rip this off maybe? For successful coloring, slip this card beneath the page you want to color. Yeah, so you can see that little message there. You can see this scored line here. So you can cut this off and this will be your page that you put in the back. I love that. I love when coloring books think ahead for you to do that and provides you with the page. Then we have food and snacks. Oh, I love this. All about markers. Pop, pop, pop. It tells you how to use some of your markers. Look at this. Oh, how I love. Oh, how I love these creatures in these mugs. How gorge. So cute. I just don't get enough of this stuff. I love that there's no pictures on the back. I think all coloring books should do that. We should not have pictures on the back. I mean, it's the same type of vibe with a double-sided paper pad. Like, it's hard, right? Like, sometimes you do like the front and back depending on what you're doing. Like, if you're making envelopes, it's good to have a front and a back. But if you want to be creative and use the paper for other things, it's kind of hard sometimes if you like both the front and the back. Look at those pancakes talking to the sun. This is really neat. Those little cats having a picnic. So this set was also found at Walmart. Look at these avocados. Walmart actually has a really great book aisle, y'all. Like, I've been sleeping on that book aisle. That book aisle and that coloring book aisle. Love this one of my favorites. That book aisle and that coloring book aisle is really, really nice. Y'all really need to go on over there. And for people who have been following me for a while, y'all know I don't like Walmart. I've talked about Walmart, you know, the experience of going and shopping there, especially when it's crowded. And you have this fold out page here, especially when it's crowded. But I've discovered that if I go early in the morning before I start work, it's a wonderful shopping experience. If I just go super early in the morning, right before work starts, I have most of the aisles to myself and I can walk around and look at things. And so that's what I've been doing. Then y'all, they got me. They knew what they were doing when they did this. The Capybara Cuties Cozy Coloring Book. This is by Scholastic. I am a huge Scholastic Books fan. I'm a writer myself. I write children's novels. I don't talk about it on my channels, but I will one day when I'm ready to really mass produce and mass sell them. And Scholastic is a huge part of my childhood where I used to purchase books when I was in school during the Scholastic book fairs. And y'all, this includes stickers. Let's get straight to the stickers. I believe they put these stickers in the back. Look at this. Look at Cappy. Capybara is the type of rodent, but I just call all the capybaras Cappy. They have names depending on what book you're looking at. We just gonna flip backwards since I started this. But you'll just hear me say Cappy, but I am aware that capybara is the name of the type of rodent that it is, but Cappy is also a very cute name just in general to name something. Now there's a lot of Cappies on all of these pages, which gets to be too much for me. You know, it don't take much for things to be too much for me. So there would definitely be some spot coloring going on in this book. Now these pages are a nice weight. They're not super heavy, not super thin, but they're better than regular computer paper. I love these Cappies with these foods. Look at the Cappies with the stationery. I love this. And I love how I have so many coloring books that are different interpretations of Capybara. So when you see Capybara, the rodent can be drawn differently depending on who's drawing it. And everybody has their own take on Capybara, but there's an underlying similarity to all of them, no matter who's drawing them. Some Cappies are cuter than others to me. If it looks too real, like if it looks too much like a real life capybara hamster rodent looking thing, I do not like it. Like, I do not like it. Do not make this thing look that real, because this thing is not cute in real life. It's not cute. It's basically like an oversized rat. If you ever saw a capybara in real life, well, I'm gonna speak for me. If I ever saw one in real life, I would about have a heart attack and die. So these are not cute creatures in real life. Hamsters are kind of cute in real life. Like an actual hamster is cute in real life, but that's who the capybaras are related to. This is very, very pretty. And these have perforated lines for you to rip out off the page. They have perforated lines, so it'll be easy to rip these all out and journal with those. Then I found this one most recently in Walmart, the Fashion Coloring and Drawing Book. And this one is full of really cute dolls. So this one was only, I think this one was only either $3 or $5. This Capybara one is saying $9.99. I don't know if I paid $9.99 for that Capybara one. I feel like all of them were less than what the back is saying. But this one was like $3 or $5. And I love this one because it has dolls. This one says, color outside the lines, express your own ideas, use your imagination, work your magic. I love that. I don't color inside the lines anyway, because I don't know how really. I always start off good and then I go out the lines. I love these. This is going to pair with that pink book that I got from Ollie's with all my dolls in it. If you've been following me for a while, you know what pink book I'm talking about. I don't have it near me right now, but there's a pink book with, it's a scratch art book from Ollie's with dolls in it. And this is going to pair beautifully with that. So whenever I journal with that book, I'll have to do a video. You have some fun fashion survey questions here. I love when coloring books give you partial color on the pages, because this is art to me. It's really no need for me to do too much more. Like I can just tear this out and I could collage with all these pages that are already partially colored. Like there's no need to even really touch it if I don't want to. It's tough. These girls are tough. I love dolls. I don't care how old I get. I'm going to love anything that reminds me of a Barbie. This is my way of being able to play with Barbies as an adult. Create your own stylish designs. Perfect for a little girl that wants to get into fashion and knows how to draw, or is, you know, pretty beyond her age with drawing and knowing how to put things together. It's a perfect palette for a young girl that wants to get into fashion, but I'm gonna just use these for journaling. I love that these don't have anything on the back of the pages. In my Walmart, the multiple Walmarts that I've been in had stacks of these. So, ooh, I love this. Yes, I love that they did the whole page in the background for us. I'll rip this page off and use it as it is. Probably cut it in half. This is perfect to use for just collaging stuff. I mean, for $3 to $5, this is a nice weight paper too. This is not super thin. This is better than regular computer paper. Love this. But I love dolls. Dolls are not for everybody. But if you love dolls like me, this one was really pretty, actually. I didn't mean to go too fast past her, but she was really pretty. I love that. Shades. Gorgeous. Look at these shoes. Yeah, this is a must-have from Walmart. Calling all future fashion designers. This is distributed by Bindon Inc. Bindon. So then we got Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope makes some of my favorite coloring books with animals. I love Kaleidoscope. This was $3 in Walmart. I have seen someone else show some Dollar Tree versions of these exact coloring books, but they're printed on the front and the back. These Walmart ones are not printed on the front and the back, and these Walmart ones have better quality paper. But there is a version of these in the Dollar Tree that are slightly different, but pretty much the same. These are holographic stickers. I love when they give us stickers. I love axolotls. And the ones in the Dollar Tree are by Kaleidoscope as well. So I have not been able to find the Dollar Tree ones yet, but I am on the lookout for them. This page is a little bit thicker. Oh, no, these are printed on front and back. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I didn't think this one was printed on front and back. This one is printed on front and back. But the paper might be the same quality as what the Dollar Tree ones are, now that I'm feeling it. It's not the original, like, faded white paper quality, that real old school coloring book paper quality. It's not that. This is white, coloring book paper, and it is, this one might be about computer paper weight, maybe a little bit thicker. These axolotls are cute. I've been really getting into the axolotls. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's what I've been calling them. I asked ChatGPT to pronounce it for me, and I think that's what it said. So I consult the bot when I need pronunciation help. Not on everything, though. Sometimes I just be winging it. This is cute. these little creatures. So I've been getting into them. I've got a few different coloring books of them now. And they're popping up everywhere and on everything these days, so you can't miss them. I feel like they're definitely trending in the arts and crafts world. I love how big these coloring book pages are. Look at this Hawaiian one. I love that. Or island one. I don't know if it's Hawaii or wherever. In Axolotl land. I love how big these pictures are. Very cute. Takalotl. That is perfect. That is perfect. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I have to scrap that page on the back. Snaxolotl. Love it. Second favorite. Got to scrap that page. This one's cute. I read a lotl. Love it. Third fave. Got to scrap that one. You got to pick and choose. Because, see, I like alcohol markers. I don't like coloring with color pencils. Like, I just don't prefer it. Then let's go to the other Kaleidoscope one. Totally Yummy. These are 50 scented stickers. Oh, I didn't smell these. I don't really feel like opening these to smell these. Let me see if I can smell it through the... Yeah, you can smell it through the paper a little bit. But these are the stickers. I love that they give you stickers. So we've got some snacks. This one was only $3 as well. And these pages are a little bit crowded, but I do love that the pictures are big. So when we start getting the whole page full of a picture, that's when I start saying, you know, we might be doing some spot coloring and not full coloring. This is really cute. Now this doesn't have pictures on the back. So this one doesn't have pictures on the back. I think there's a version of this in Dollar Tree too, but I have not found it. I've seen somebody else find it. Ooh, look at that croissant. That's too cute. Ooh, I love that pretzel. Love this page. Okay, so that's the Totally Yummy. We had Axolotl Adventures and Totally Yummy. Then we had, no, okay. So that's the only two of those that I think I have. And then I went ahead and purchased this Hello Kitty and Friends glitter in color by Bendon. This was also at Walmart. This was $4 or $4 or $5 rounded up. You can see the glitter on the, hopefully you can see the glitter on the cover. This has perforated lines here. You can feel the glitter on these pages. So I'm not sure if it's coming up, but there's glitter on some of these bows. And there's glitter on different parts of each of the pages. So when you color it, it'll be color and glitter. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a green glitter. Is it glow in the dark? Sparkly pages? No, it's just sparkly. So you got Hello Kitty, Pomparoon, Tuxedo Sam. These don't have glitter on the pages. I love that there's no pictures on the back. You got Hello Kitty and Friends, My Melody, Hello Kitty and Friends this way. They're not showing the newest character that I just learned, the little puppy. You never see the little puppy. Pomparoon is a dog, but I'm not talking about him. There's another puppy, Puchachu. I love that thing. I saw it on something else that I purchased. It'll be in another haul. And I'm like, why don't they show Puchachu in these things? I don't even know if that's how you say it, but he's my new favorite. My Melody was my favorite. And the other little evil one with the Kim, y'all know her name. I can't call it. But now Pochaichu or whoever is my favorite. I'll have to show you in another haul. Y'all just forgive me with the name. Forgive me. These Sanrio characters got some names for you. Then we're going to go to Dollar Tree. So this is Cuties and Foodies. It's very reminiscent of the other Kaleidoscope books, but this is by Crown Jewels. So now this is very thin paper and it's a little off-white. This is like almost tissue paper. So you're gonna have to back this, but there's nothing on the back, so that's good. That axolotl was cute. There's nothing on the back, so you can easily rip these out and put it on a cardstock or in a journal, which is what I'm going to do, and color it within that journal with alcohol markers. So these are Cuties and Foodies. Axolotl, we got foods. This is axolotl heavy. This one is cute. So cute and yummy. These are very thin. And this was $1.25. Love this. I hadn't seen this page. Little sheep. Oh, Blessed Be. I love this one. Oh, I love that. It's like a little baby. Then I love this. Okay. So really short and sweet, Cuties and Foodies. That's from Dollar Tree. And then another one from Dollar Tree is Amazing Pop Art. I liked how this looked. I love the cover. I'm thinking about using the cover for something. So this one has nice weight pages. And this could really be used to like fold over a journal. I love the 90s imagery, the comic energy with this. And these are nice weight pages. And I think this was only $1.25 as well. I love how it stretches across the page. You could really wrap a nice journal with this. Yeah, these are nice weight pages. And I love that everything is outlined heavily in black, so it'll make all the other colors that you put on it pop. Or you could use these pages how they are, just black and white. Okay, so that's Pop Art. Those two are from Dollar Tree for $1.25. And then we're going to do Ollie's really quickly. So Ollie's had this Manga Sparkle for $3.99. They have a lot of the manga stuff. I'm not huge into the manga, okay? I don't know much about it. I see it all over the place. I see it in every store I go to. I hadn't seen one that I just really wanted. And y'all know I'm actually not a huge unicorn fan, but for some reason, I was attracted to this one. So there's manga all in Walmart, all through Walmart. I'm just not, they haven't sold me on these little characters. It's something about their googly eyes that freaks me out. But this book I did like from Ollie's. So if you see this one, I got this one and I really like it. And it has manga characters, which I'm not a fan of, and unicorns. So you would have thought I'd been like, ew. But this one is actually really cute to me. I have one other manga book from Ollie's. It's a Halloween one with Halloween cute characters in it. And I like that one. But this one is actually really cute. You got a mix of fruits, look like llamas. I mean, you got to look closely to see what some of this stuff is with how they draw it. That's an axolotl right there. I love that one. I love that this doesn't have any coloring book pages on the back. This is a nice paper, not super thick, but still a very nice paper. You cannot get coloring books like this for $4 in places like Barnes and Noble has a lot of the manga characters. They're not $4 though. They're like $8 or $10. Oh, look at this one. I love this one with the skates or the boots. I don't even know what kind of character this is. It's like a dinosaur. But yeah, you can get these in Barnes and Noble for like $8 or $10. You can get them all day at Ollie's for $4. So look out for this one in Ollie's. Every Ollie's I've gone into has had manga character coloring books of some sort. I don't like all of them, like I said. I just happen to pick this one up and go through it. And I'm like, this one isn't half bad. It doesn't freak me out. See something about the eyes, but I love how they look in this book. Like I like how these two fishes look, but sometimes they kind of kill me with the eyes. I just be like, that's cute. It is definitely a mystical type of art. This is really cute. All these unicorns are so cute, and you are not gonna hear me say that often. Love this. These are really cute. If you see this one, it is Itiri approved. Love this. Look at this turtle. It's like dragons and such. So $4 from Ollie's. And then I wanted to show this one. I did end up finding the Journey in Color, the Mexican folk art. In another haul, I showed the Scandinavian Designs Journey in Color. So I'm not sure how many of these we're going to see. Like I don't know what other cultures are going to be done here. This is by the illustrator Molly Hatch. And these are $4 a piece. I flipped through the Scandinavian Designs. I just wanted to show them together, but I flipped through the Scandinavian Designs in a previous haul. I wanted to show you really quickly what the Spanish one looked like. So this is a cardstock in the back. I love that it's pre-colored. Molly Hatch is trained in ceramics, printmaking, and drawing. She's known for her surface pattern designs. I love how the backs of the pages have that design throughout it. Wow, this is dope. And then the side here you can see has that pink line. I'm not really planning to color this as much as I am to cover backgrounds with it. It doesn't really need to be colored, but it can be. This is like paper you can use to cover something with or to paper craft with. I love how this pink and black pops off together. These are perfect background images for something, because it's nothing but paper at the end of the day. And it's not super heavy, but it's not super, super light. It's in between. So it's a nice weight. It would work good for envelopes, mini envelopes, but also for journaling and background pages for journaling. That's the front. Mexican folk art. Very pretty. Very pretty. So this is the Mexican folk art, and this is the Scandinavian designs. I'm not gonna flip through it, but I wanted to look at the difference between the front. Okay, so that's how the front looks and the difference between that. So you know me, when I start a collection, I start a collection. So I'm gonna be looking out for, I'm assuming we're gonna get an African one maybe. So maybe I'll look out and see if I find that one. But let me know if you have these coloring books or you're planning to add them to your list. If you're a colorist, if you love coloring, let me know. If you love coloring book flip throughs, let me know. This is not something I do often, because usually when I have coloring books, I'll just put them in the haul whenever I got them. I don't usually dedicate whole videos to them, but this is my second time doing it, and I do enjoy it. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Go ahead and put some pens and pencils in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.